it really depends on the relative humidity. And also, if it's really the relative humidity is low, and also when the winds pick up, those are two things. Plus, we have all that Irma debris that's still out there that's dead now, and that provides tinder for the fire. So it's going to fluctuate from day to day depending on the relative humidity and the wind. So that will likely continue as we get more of these cold fronts coming through. Usually the fire danger will start ramping up once the front moves through and those relative humidities drop. We saw that a little bit today, although the humidity didn't necessarily drop. It was actually a little higher than it's been today, but those winds gusty out of the southwest and west this afternoon, getting some gusts up to 30 miles per hour at times. And it looks like as we go throughout tomorrow, the humidity is going to drop once again. I think for tonight and tomorrow, after that front is pushed through, the front is now moving well south of the area, but 60s and 70s, winds out of the west and northwest now, lighter than what we saw earlier here. Still some gusts up to around 14 miles per hour at Port Charlotte, but certainly not as strong as what we were dealing with earlier today. Clear skies for tonight, temperatures falling through the 50s, and then we're expecting temperatures into the upper 40s here overnight tonight under mostly clear skies. I think the cooler night will be tomorrow night. Lighter winds, that dry air in place a couple of days after the frontal passage, and that's when we're going to be seeing those temperatures fall well down to the 40s here for Wednesday night. And then the warm-up begins. Here's the upper level weather pattern right now. We've been talking about this the past several weeks, and this really illustrates what's going on and what will happen throughout the winter. Anytime you see this type of pattern here on our side of the globe, big dip in the jet stream, cold air is headed down, and that's really what we've had since this weekend. Watch what happens, though, as we get into late this weekend, early next week. The trough starts to push back out to the west, and we get more of what we call ridging in the upper parts of the atmosphere. High pressure will start building in from the western Caribbean. You start to get these yellows down here. That means our temperatures are going to get back to above average, likely as we go into the latter part of the weekend, early next week. So we're going to see temperatures into the 80s as early as Sunday into early next week. And you're probably wondering, are we going to see this more cool weather for Christmas? Right now, it does not look like it. I think we're going to probably have highs in the 80s here for Christmas Day, the way the upper level weather pattern is shaping up. So no, it's not going to feel like the holidays the way it looks now. 46 for tonight, clear skies tomorrow, sunshine, 65. So a little cooler behind the front. Winds will be a little bit lighter too. Winds out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Marine forecast, seas running about 2 to 4 feet. This is sponsored by Ingman Marine, by the way. And it looks like we'll see a moderate chop inland waters here through the afternoon. 7-day forecast shows temperatures into the mid-60s tomorrow, up to 70 on Thursday. Another cold front will approach the area on Friday with a very slim chance for a shower. Otherwise, it looks like a pretty nice weekend with highs near 80 by Sunday.